Hi, I'm Mackenzie. I'm a senior technical operator at the BBC and I graduated from the film, television and digital production course in 2022. So not long after I graduated, I started as a technical operator at the BBC in Southampton. So I was PAing the bulletins, I was directing breakfast bulletins in the mornings, I was ingesting media on their media hub. Then I became a senior technical operator in Southampton, so I started directing late bulletins and the main 6:30 programme. And then I did a few-month stint as a principal technical operator at BBC Tunbridge Wells, directing South East Today, the main South East Today programme. So that was great. They're a very complicated programme, lots of live elements, but it was really exciting, fast-paced. And now I'm working as a senior technical operator again at BBC Bristol this time. I direct breakfast bulletins and late bulletins. I also direct the main Points West programme at 6:30 on BBC One. So some really exciting things I've worked on, mostly the elections. I really enjoy working on them. So I've been at the BBC for the 2024 local and general elections and the 2025 local elections. For the 2024 elections, both of them, I directed the breakfast bulletins on the morning after the election. So we had lots of graphics in the studio, we had results coming in just before we were going to air, so everything was really fast paced. And then just a few months ago, I directed South East Today's main programme at 6:30 after the local elections this year. Even though everything was moving really fast, being in control, knowing what I was doing, knowing where all the buttons were that I had to press, and it was a really clean programme, and I was really proud of it when we came off air. My favourite part of the course was definitely the studio modules. We got to work on loads of different programmes, magazine shows, sitcoms, light entertainment shows, and I just loved being in the gallery and working together with a big team on those productions. I think live and recorded production definitely prepared me for work life the most. We had 5 or 6 actors, we had the whole gallery team, lots of camera operators on the floor managers, and that meant that I could get used to having a large team trying to put a big programme together with scenes filmed as live, and I think that was great. It was just brilliant to make what felt like a really professional production with such a big team, but we all came together, and it was just really fun and really rewarding. As a university, I absolutely loved BSU. I think the facilities are amazing. The studio here is bigger than most of the studios I've worked at outside of here. Make sure you make best use of all of the facilities that they've got, because things like the studio, you're never going to have that kind of access to it again. So if you want to film something in there, book it out. And same with all the kit in the asset store, make sure you make best use of it, because as soon as you're outside, you're not going to be able to just walk in and film something. And I think that's what was so great about the university. I absolutely loved my time at university. It was great to work on all those different productions. I mean, in the studio and obviously on the single camera modules as well. When you kind of go into the real world, you don't always get to work on such a wide range of things, but it was great to have that grounding of all the different types of productions, and then I sort of focus in on the thing that I really enjoy, which is studio gallery work. I still sometimes when I'm directing kind of have this thought, oh my God, I'm directing BBC One, which is still crazy, even though I've been doing it for nearly 3 years, that I'm directing BBC One output. It's just crazy.